Coast Guard responded, rescuing 5 people. Tesla is recalling over 375,000 Model 3 and Model Y vehicles in the U.S. due to a power steering issue that can occur when the vehicle stops and then accelerates. The recall affects models with software prior to 2023. Today marks 3 years since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Ukraine, heavily reliant on U.S. military aid, faces uncertainty under the Trump administration. And Grammy-winning R&B singer Roberta Flack is dead at the age of 88. Flack's career took off in the 1970s with the hits Killing Me Softly with his song and The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. A representative said Flack passed away Monday morning, surrounded by her family. Get BIN News on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
It's time for a moment in Black history. 1958, Willie O'Ree becomes the NHL's first Black player. Though he only ended up playing 45 games during his career, O'Ree will always be remembered as the National Hockey League's first Black player. And he continues to fight for more diversity in the sport. In 2022, on the 64th anniversary of his debut, the Boston Bruins retired his number 22, in his honor. Did you know that?
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. The current temp, 56 degrees. The forecast for this afternoon, clear skies with a light breeze. Temps of 61. Then this evening, cloud-filled skies with a light breeze. About 44 degrees. Overnight, clear skies with a light breeze. The temp, 42. Tomorrow, some clouds. It will be comfortable. 66 degrees. We are the Knox Media Group. Music Muscle of the Shoals. 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. Happy Monday.
You tune in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And V 105.9.
The vibe.
All right, we here. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. We are live from the north to the south. We got a lot to talk about.
We do. We had so much fun yesterday.
All right, guys. So make sure you tune in. Call everybody. Let them know that we're live on YouTube. And we're also live on the dial. So we'll be right back.
We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together. We're gonna polish up our act. Wow. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you've to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. No. We're moving, we're grooving. We're moving, yeah. We're grooving. Moving. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we love you. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Love you. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh no. I'm on the move. I really got that groove. I know. We've got the groove. No need in trying, no, cause I ain't buying. No, don't try to stop us. No. Got the groove. I really got that groove. No need in denying. Well, I ain't lying. I know. It's been far too long. Well, ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. Just doing me while I get in line. We're leaving the negative people way behind. Cause it ain't no. Please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping us. See, it ain't no way. We won't kind of polish up, keep us down. See, our time that finally came around. So we're on the move. We really got our groove. We're moving straight up.
Hello, everybody. You're tuned in to 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows, and you're vibing with 105.9 FM, Dalton, Alabama, the vibe. Hey, guys, it's warm out today. It's a beautiful day today. The temperature today, right now, is 59 degrees. The high is supposed to get up to 64, low 41. The weather in Dothan right now is 61. Their high today is 65, low 48. So you guys, it's a good time to get out there and do some outside stuff. I mean, a lot of people don't even go outside anymore, but that weather, you never know how to dress or anything because, I mean, it's got a lot of people down and sick and stuff like that. So take care of yourself. Wear the mask out if you have to because it's a lot of stuff going around. Strep throat, COVID, the flu, all kind of stuff. So you guys take care of yourself and just keep it. If you got to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. But they telling you if you're not sick to the point where you feel like you're gonna die, don't go because that's where you catch most of the stuff at. It's in those waiting rooms and stuff. So take care of yourself. Today, Roberta Flack, the Grammy-winning singer and pianist who imitate vocals and musical style on Killing Me Softly with his song, The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face and other hits, she made one of the top recording artists of the 1970s and an influential performer long after she died. She died Monday. She was 88 years old. So our condolences to her family. We got a lot going on, y'all. So we're going to talk about, y'all heard about Irv Gotti. He had passed. And his brother is breaking the silence about what led to his death. Before he died, he has started talking about him and his record label and the things that was going on between him and Ashanti and all that kind of stuff. But he reportedly suffered a severe stroke just before he passed away, according to his brother. Chris Lorenzo, a.k.a. Chris Gotti, opened up about his late brother's health issues while appearing on the Two-Way podcast. During their conversation, he revealed the Murder Inc. Records co-founder was diagnosed with diabetes in his late 40s, but didn't believe it at first. He explained that Gotti was eating Chinese food and playing poker when he suffered from a massive stroke. So the life-threatening event happened when a blood vessel in his brain breaks and bleeds. The Reverend hitmaker born Lorenzo suffered from various health issues related to diabetes in the months leading up to his death after he suffered a stroke and was spotted using a cane to walk during his recovery. He was also open about his battle with disease and talked about his struggling with taking insulin during his appearance on drink camps. Irv Gotti passed away at the beginning of February. He was only 54 years old. In a statement, the producer's children confirmed he died while surrounded by loved ones. Prior to Chris Gotti's interview, neither his family nor the medical examiners had revealed his exact cause of death. He was laid to rest last week in his hometown of Queens, New York. A private service was held for family and close friends, which brought out various celebrities, including Ja Rule, Ashanti, Jay-Z, Fat Joe, and Angie Martinez. So basically in that story, it's basically telling you when the doctor tells you to eat better, you better listen. Because, I mean, a lot of people are addicted to food. And I'm guilty. I'm one that's guilty of being addicted to food. And it's not good food, it's bad food. We're addicted to the things that we shouldn't be eating. They say the MSG in the food causes addiction. But you take the MSG out, it don't taste like nothing, so you probably won't eat as much. But this guy, they say he kept eating the Chinese food and the food that he wasn't supposed to eat, and it caused a massive stroke. So if the doctor tell you you have high blood pressure or heart problems and stuff like that, you got to get on that heart healthy diet. And I mean, I'm supposed to be on a heart healthy diet, And I am so guilty of not being on that. I'm going to do better. March 1st, I'm going on my journey. I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to say it until I do it. You keep saying stuff, you speak it, and sometime it'll happen. So I'm going to try my best to get on a eating better journey. It's hard because, like I said, food is an addiction. And in any addiction, it's hard to stop. Some people can stop cold turkey and others can't. And I can't do it cold turkey, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. And the best way for me, everything that worked for me probably ain't going to work for you. So you got to find your niche. You got to find out what's better for you on your journey. And it goes back to what we're talking about today. Why are you trying to change people? Why do people try to change you? I don't know if they don't like the way you are, the way you look, or whatever, but it could go in any form of life. Like your friend, you meet somebody and you be like, oh, well, she talked too much and she don't need to talk like that around me, or whatever, what have you. In a relationship, you meet somebody and they're a certain size, and then after a couple of months or years, they start gaining weight or the hair's turn gray or whatever. Are you going to stop liking them because they won't dye their hair or lose weight or whatever? Because that if you meet somebody and you say you love that person, you should love that person for their character. I mean, a lot of people love people because of the way they look. And if that's the case, then I mean, you're going to fall out of love fast because looks change within weeks, months, years. Your looks will change eventually. You might get a little thinner. You might get a little bigger. Your hair might turn gray or fall out or whatever. So I don't think you should fall in love with somebody because of the way they look, because your look will definitely change when you get older. And basically, they say that's what Irv Gotti passed from, a massive stroke. And other news, Pope Francis is suffering from kidney failure. And I mean, a lot of people was wondering what was going on with the Pope. And I guess that's what it was. And they say it was kidney failure. So I know all y'all been hearing about Angel Reese. Angel Reese is making a name for herself. She was doing pretty good. She has a contract with McDonald's. She got her own meal and stuff, but she just been acting out. She was left furious after fouling out in Friday's unraveled game between her Rose Basketball Club and Lunar Owl, having made league history in the process. Reese became the first player in history of the new startup league to put up a 2020 game, clocking 22 points and 21 rebounds. Her performance earned the Rose a 72-63 win, but her game didn't end there. Later on, Reese was posting up when the opposing defender took a charge, falling to the ground and selling to the call to the referees. Reese made the bucket, but was immediately pulled from the foul, which left her furious. The Chicago Sky superstar was incensed by the ruling and walked straight over to her Rose coach, Nola Henry, to demand she challenge the call. Henry stood firm and refused to make the call, leading to her screaming in the face while slapping her hands. That was Reese's final play of the game, fouling out, just 4 points remaining for the Rose to get before winning the game. Her actions were met with a decisive reaction online, with one fan writing, "Angel Reese is exactly who she thinks she is. Don't be on the wrong side of history when it's said and done." Reese disagreed with that, however, and told any critics not to flip with other opinions. writing in response, "No, tell them stay on that side, please." Reese will undoubtedly want to remember the game for breaking the unraveling 2020 record and didn't hide her emotions in the post-match press conference, clearly holding back tears. The forward opened up on her journey to this point. "It's so much I could say, but for me to keep going is hard. It's hard to live my life. It isn't easy. And I don't want to get emotional, but that's why I put in the work every day." So everybody's on her for popping off, basically. She popped off at her coach. She screamed in her coach's face and was clapping her hands like, hey, that was wrong. But I don't know why she got mad at her coach. Speaking about her newfound attacking threat, with Reese currently averaging 11.4 rebounds per game, she said, "Being able to see my growth, I put in the work and a lot of people don't see what I put in. It's greater to see the results out there, but obviously I'm not done yet." So it goes back to what we were saying. Are they trying to change her? She's like this. She just pop off at any given moment. And I guess she should change because of her profession. But I don't know. I mean, if that's who she is, that's who she is. And in other news about the NBA, Natasha Cloud appeared to take savage WNBA dig with unraveled revelation. She appeared to take a shot at the WNBA and how the league teams conducted their business compared to Unraveled. On Saturday, Cloud, she turned 33 on the day, was everywhere for the Phantom BC, putting it in 15 points, grabbing 7 rebounds, and dishing out 2 assists in the 79-72 win. More importantly, it was Cloud who nailed the game-winning shot for the Phantom after getting a pass from Sabrina, helping the team an inch closer to the playoff connection. So there's a lot going on in the WNBA. And guys, I'm going to have to take a little short break. And I will be right back.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know.
Well, alright. Yeah. You know, ever since I drove 1989, signed the dotted line. It was strange. Things changed for the better, for the worse. So I called my mom. She said, "Baby, sweet honey." It's got to be because I can feel a woman with my friend. People I need to stop got associated with. Talk to you. Darling, relax. When girls on the bed, I got some rest of every day about me. I have done nothing else to
down and I don't know what to do. Get 'em on. And then I'm on. Get 'em on. I can't go wrong. Get 'em on. They let you call. Get 'em on. Waiting on the straw. Lemons and cakes, different as I fly. I'm living blind, you know I can't deny. My job's a big, but I'm with my lady friend. My truck is 6 with my homies making it in. Get 'em on. Rides on stuff. Get 'em on. I can't get enough of my friends. And fall in love. Get 'em on. Flashing lights on the dance floor. The DJ says my name is I make my intro. The way to crash, know where to find the city. Look, I'm not worried, cause that's it in VIP. Get 'em on. I got so much joy. Get 'em on. With all the girls, get 'em on. The way I get 'em on. There's at my crib. They different makers that I'm making on my land. What you do is that my neighbors can't stand. The way I get this so bad. Ain't got your ladies and prep is all let me get 'em on. This on the floor. Get 'em on. And then get 'em on. You know I can't go wrong. Get 'em on. Come on, baby, sing my song. I beat high till the big light. I beat all through the night. I beat high till the big light. I beat all through the night. Make people see us. Let money change. Money. Don't let money change. Don't change my head. My phone number. Hey, my snake skin shoes gonna change it. Hey, my library cards gonna change it to credit cards. You know what I'm saying? So don't let money change you.
Nobody's supposed to be here. I've tried that nothing for the last time. My heart said no, no. Nobody's supposed to be here. But you came along and changed my mind.
I've spent all my life on a search to find the love will stay for eternity, the heaven sent to fulfill my needs. But when I turn around, again love has knocked me down. My heart got broken, oh it hurts so bad. I'm sad to say love wins again.
So I place my heart under lock and key. To take some time and take care of me.
But I turn around and you're standing here.
How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here.
make you do some crazy things.
So I place my heart under lock and key. Take some time and take care of me.
But I turn around and you're standing Nobody. No. Nobody's supposed to be, but you came along and you changed. How did you get here? I'm not supposed to love. Nobody's supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to care anymore. I tried that love thing for the last time. My heart says no.
We are Knox Media Group 105.1 WKX 1500 AM and now 105.9 Dothan, Alabama. Rocking and shaking, giving you the beats the way you like them.
Right here. 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Listen, this is 105.1. You're tuned in with Mona B. That's right. Today, Mona B is the lead. Mona's leading us today to make we in bad shape.
Okay, y'all ready to talk?
Let's roll.
So,
I'm thinking that she getting ready to just come on with it. So, Mona, I was reading your topic.
mm-hmm.
Why do people try to change people?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's because a lot of times you can want more for people than they want for themselves.
That could be a reason.
And especially if you're looking at it in different categories, from a pastor standpoint, you try to change people so that they can make it to heaven.
Well, that's a good way of changing people. I was just talking about, you know how people people meet each other and then they be like, well, I don't like this about that person.
Well,
and they try to change them.
So,
or in the beginning, they may like what they have going on. It was something of interest, but then they don't like they snore. They don't like how they roll their eyes.
They be nitpicking.
Do you think we on this conversation today because we met Mona Boo?
I don't think she probably try to change him.
I don't know, boy. He got a lot of change to do, buddy. And you ain't no change. I'm telling you now. If you
why would he want to change me? He apparently like how I am.
Let's start the music. Okay. We can start from 10.
Okay.
We'll go back down. For one thing, you're late on everything you do.
Okay, that's me.
No, people don't like it. Some people don't like that.
You have to accept that.
So that's why you try to change people. And what you do is, I think the word should be, I don't want to change you. I want to influence you to change.
Right.
So do you feel like the person that feel like that person is trying to change them is seeing it from a different perspective? You
know how it is. Most of us don't like nobody tell us nothing. So you like, look, I don't care. I'm grown. You ain't gonna tell me. And I say this in church all the time. I tell people, I don't get mad at Sister Knox till she be right. She tell me something and be right, I'd be like, then I get mad. But
but you think about it.
Well, we don't like, a lot of people don't like to own up to their truths.
Right. And I think
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like to own up to the truths. And here's the thing that this is what I have spent a lot of my time trying to do. I've always tried to get people to change to be more what I want them to be, because I think it'll be better for them. And you find out on the short end of the stick, you end up hurting yourself and wasting good quality time.
Yeah.
So you got to help people in the direction they're traveling. You don't want nothing, let me help you stay with not wanting nothing. If you want
it's
something, let
not
me
like
help you.
that. It's just,
that you ain't wasting time with other folks. I ain't even wasting time. I
No,
mean, I
it's
just
like an
say
investment.
I feel like
you ain't getting nothing on it. I'm gonna give you a number since we talking about Mona. Mona, you always be the center of the conversation. Okay, so like yesterday, we had the show. Hey, thank you to everybody that came out to the
thank you
show yesterday.
guys.
Thank
It was
you.
nice.
It was wonderful. 334 Entertainment, Knox Media Group, welcome. Eric Essence, and guess what? He wants to come back again, and we're gonna bring him back, even if we don't get in the handy book.
All them showed out last night.
Yeah, we coming. Okay, so we didn't figure it out. We may not make the book for the Handy Fest, but we're gonna do our own fest. Okay, we'll call it the Knox Handy or the Handy Knox Fest.
Not something.
Or something.
WC Knox Fest.
Yeah, WC. Yeah, or what do you see Fest? Okay, and then we're gonna actually invite WC Handy grandson to come because he'll be glad to come and participate in a fest that he actually benefit from.
That he's supposed to benefit.
No, he'll come participate in our fest and we'll pay him.
Oh, okay.
While the other folks ripping them off and getting making money
using the name.
Yeah, they got the statue up there coming in the floor and won't even get that man no money. Well, we already paid him. We do whatever.
They gave him the house.
You can't even come on. The amount of money that people make off the WC Handy.
I know. That
Everybody ought to
shocked
just
me.
give the man $100.
I was like, what?
If everybody was to give a man $100.
Just $100.
Just $100.
It'll be more than what
people are so money hungry.
Well, why you want to change people? That's why you want to change folks. This is why
that's
you want to
just
change
the question.
folks.
Why do people try to change people?
Because people. Okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example. You can give so much to people, trying to get them to reciprocate what you do, until it would drain you.
Right.
So the best thing to do is concentrate on yourself, keep yourself in a good place, and quit trying to change other folk. Folk low down and they're gonna be low down. I don't care. I know a woman, she's low down and dog get up. I ain't even call her name. And I don't care what nobody say. It don't matter what you do. It's always gonna come back. It's all about her. She always got an excuse and she do some low down and stuff. Why continue to waste time trying to get her to realize that her is wrong? It become taxing. You become tired. You be like, listen, and then it start frustrating you because it's hard for you to see yourself. Very hard. And it's hard. It's even harder when people are pouring into you, trying to help you, but because you don't see yourself, you like, they just trying to get me. They just against me. And you're like, you're going down the wrong road. And a lot of people think because the devil has power, the devil can fool you to think that what you're doing is right and have you think, well, I'm blessed. The devil has power. He will fool you and have you thinking you're blessed. Anything that go against the word of God is of the devil. And it's nowhere in that Bible does the Bible tell you to think of yourself first.
Well,
it says, do what? Do unto others
as you do unto yourself.
As you have them to do unto you. And we don't think like that. We think Mona, see, that's like right now, Mona sweating because we see Mona sweating right now.
I'm not sweating.
She's
I
sweating
just got oily skin.
Yeah, and so Mona sweating to me because, Mona did them cupcakes. Took a picture of them.
Took a picture, brought them here.
She knew that she wasn't going to give them to
No,
them.
I didn't.
So she intentionally
I thought y'all were going to come in that morning.
Mona, you knew we were gone.
I put my signature red lips on it and everything.
Did she not know we were gone, Tamika?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
I knew y'all was gone, but I thought y'all were coming back that day.
But you took the cupcakes home.
Because I didn't want them to spoil.
You didn't put them in the refrigerator.
Because somebody would have got them.
Who? We got a ghost in here?
No, other people
Who you gonna
be
call?
here. Other people be here.
They ain't going in the refrigerator. Oh, okay then. So what I'm saying is,
oh, you talking about okay.
So what I'm saying is, people like that think about themselves, you can never convince them. You can never convince them, Tamika. You see, I ain't looking at Mona. You can never convince them that they are wrong. It's not until.
So you saying I was wrong for bringing y'all cupcakes?
It's not until they digest and say, "Let me reevaluate. Let me look at this," and say, "You know what? I can see how it looks. I can see why they think.
You got to think about it, though.
I must.
The refrigerator freezes.
And then here go right here, Tamika.
Mona, I was on your side at first.
See, she coming up with it. She's still coming up with it. Still coming up with it.
I was on our way back because we talked.
Forget that, Tamika. Let me worry about that. This morning when you come in, we came in this morning. I was like, Jack in the Box. Was Jack in the Box on your desk?
Mm-mm.
Was Jack's on your desk?
Oh, no.
Jack's was on somebody else's desk.
Oh, no.
Jack's, yeah, that's what that song say. No. So don't waste your time trying to change folks, Tamika. You keep on getting her breakfast. I keep on getting the breakfast.
Wow.
And guess what? We do that and we don't look for nothing in return because we understand who we dealing with. She gonna eat her stuff slow too. Had a big old lips up down. Tamika, she was eating slow, looking at us like, I know y'all hungry. So guess what? You can't change people. You just got to take people. Ain't this a falling out with Mona? Mona sit over at that desk and got full. Me and Tamika sitting over there looking. She ain't said, do you want it?
We ain't even gonna talk about that. We ain't even gonna talk about that.
And then we in the meeting, she done drunk all the coffee, then broke the coffee mug. I mean, the whole deal. And then
I went and got some coffee.
How long it's been, Mona? 2 weeks. So there you go.
No.
2 weeks since she bought some.
Since she broke the thing.
And I keep buying the little curry pies.
For who? You?
No, for whoever wants them.
I didn't get in.
Because you didn't want none.
So here go.
Tamika, was the pies not over there?
Today, yeah.
Today?
I know, last week.
So that go back to your question. Why we don't try to change you, Mona. You just deal with it. And we laugh about it because guess what? When you say, you know what, I'm going to have to do better. That's when people make a change once they decide for themselves. Mm-hmm. Need to do better. I don't care what nobody try to tell me. You keep on, well, you need to do that. No, it's not until you have that moment where you're sitting there and you by yourself. Nobody's saying anything to you. Mm-hmm. And you're like, you know what?
So basically you saying I need to work on not being selfish.
Well, I think,
is that what you're trying to say?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mona Finally See the Lights.
She said she worked on herself.
Will Mona change today? Or would it be Mona be forever? We will check with her boo because we met him today. And he would let us know. Have things changed? Let us know.
I'm working on.
Ain't no use.
I heard people say that plenty of times, but I don't see how I'm selfish.
I bet you don't. That's what
I'm the most giving person.
Yeah, as long as it benefits you. So nice. Ooh, hey, Tamika. But what I was gonna say was you did well yesterday, Mona. Mona showed up on time. And
I told you I'm working on myself.
She was on time. I could not believe that.
She was.
I was just really shocked. So guess what, Mona? All we can do is encourage you to be on time. And then it's not until you make up your mind that I'm going to put forth an effort to be on time.
But I do put forth the effort.
No.
I told you about my condition, but you don't believe me.
No, you ain't got no condition. You got some. You left the hair condition in your hair because you ain't got any another condition. You got no condition. No. But listen, hey, I want to tell y'all why you want to change people. You can't. You can't change people. You can't change Only nobody. God can change people.
That's right.
And you know how another thing I was talking about, I've talked to several women. They feel like when you have a baby, you're going to keep that man. It's going to change him.
No.
And stuff like you ain't no. That make it worse. Mm-mm. You ask me.
You know, I think some women are so bad to you just pay child support, just get away from me.
Right.
I honestly believe that. And then they try to act like the dads are deadbeats and stuff like that, but they trying to stay away from you.
I know a girl, she intentionally got pregnant by a professional football player. And she thought he was gonna marry her. He's like, no, I pay my child support, buddy. He's like, I just pay child support.
And then they still get mad because they don't get what they want.
Well, she thought that because she was a hot girl, she was gonna get him. But you know, this boy making millions of dollars. How many hot girls you think jumping on him?
Right.
Exactly. You got to have something a little bit more.
Exactly. People want somebody with some sense. Because one thing for sure, and you can look at yourself, all of us see that ourselves are changing. Whether we're losing our hair or whether we are gaining a little weight or whether one of the guys lose weight or gain weight. One of the guys this morning say, hey, he just can't get it like he used to get it. I mean, it just changes. I mean, everything just changes.
It does.
And so if you with somebody based upon what they look like,
you messed up.
You done jack yourself up. Because, I mean, I done seen some folks, the older they get, the worse they look. And then I've seen some folks, the older they look, the better they look.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm going to tell you one person, Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle used to look old back in the day.
She had some good surgery.
She looks so nice now.
I know some older women that I know. They look 100% better since they ain't got old.
Yeah.
But like, man, that's been hiding in you all these years.
Right.
Age like fine wine.
You done waited till you got old, about to die. Now you want to come
blow up.
It was a birthing.
The Benjamin Button effect.
It was a major delay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking like, for real? But let me ask y'all, that changed the whole nother conversation. But let me ask you, have you ever seen somebody mama or seen somebody children and they don't look nothing like their parents?
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm talking about you look at them and then you see their parents say, ain't nowhere in the world. That's your mom. Ain't nowhere in the world. No, you looks nothing like your mom.
Yeah,
I look just like my mama.
No.
I do.
Nope.
You don't think so? I don't know. I ain't never just looked at her.
Tamika got her hair done, so she ain't talking that much. You know what Tamika get her hair done, she be quiet. When she put her little lashes on, get her hair done and stuff.
No.
She be real quiet.
She turned into...
She's scared she gonna mess up her hair.
Her ego come out.
No,
that's what it is, ain't it?
Yeah. Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce. And then let me tell you, we're gonna get on Tamika. Why you want to change folks? Let me tell you, why this girl gets sick every time we have an event. Did you see her last night?
Yes,
Did you see her last night, though? Did you really see her last night?
I did. I was checking on her, making sure she was okay.
I mean, every event. Auntie outside tonight. Auntie can't be outside like she used to be.
And you got to think about it. When we be up there with them heels on and you long-winded.
Listen. Hey, that wasn't for that. That's my auntie had been outside and then they say she couldn't get off the dance floor. She was on the dance floor all night long. Hey, all night long. They say all night long.
She told us Friday she was gonna be outside all weekend.
Hey, and I was.
When you walked in, we should have played Lionel Richie all night long. And then all of a sudden she looking like, oh Lord, I think my potassium back,
Oh, we are most definitely getting older. Yeah, it's showing.
Now, isn't that funny?
It is.
Listen, because I was just telling my wife today, she was like, why are you moving so slow? I said, God, my legs hurt. I'm tired.
Still hurting right now.
I'm like, really don't feel like doing nothing. She's like, you ain't got out here now. Let's go get it. And I'm like, I am really tired. But that comes from age. And that's why one of the things that we have to help each other do is change and take better care of ourselves.
Most definitely.
My daughter reminds me, both of them, I told them I ain't in the nursing home already. But they said, well, you better start listening to us now. Because when you get old, we in charge.
Right.
And then, so they think I'm old because they try to tell me what to do. My one daughter, the oldest one, she's a doctor. She's like, did you drink water today? Did you drink enough water? She'll text me in a little while, Daddy, did you drink water?
But that's good to have somebody like that.
It is.
But again, you can't change people.
No.
It's not until
until your mind get
exactly.
right.
But I really appreciate that my kids care so much that they keep on trying to encourage me. And I think people need to look at it a little different. It ain't nobody trying to change you for the worse. People trying to change you for the betterment. And when you look at it like that, then you take it a little bit more.
But sometimes people, they trying to change you, but what they see in you, other people may have encouraged you that you are doing better than that.
What you trying to say to me? What are you trying to say?
No,
don't get it out. This is lay on the couch and get it out. Let's see what you're trying to say.
No, I'm just saying, like, for instance, Mona with the lateness, her tardiness, people probably tell her, you know what, I understand your problem. And they're telling her one thing and she really think that she doing right.
That because they don't mean her no good.
No.
Most haters
they understand my
they
condition.
do not. No, they do not. People that care about you, they're gonna push you to be your best. They're not gonna let you settle for it's just like running a race. I don't wanna come in third. I wanna win.
But if you come in third, you're still a winner.
No, that's no.
You get a prize.
See, that's the problem right now.
Bronze.
I pray to God, Javid, don't you take this mentality.
No,
you go back
I tell
and watch
him
it.
to be first in everything.
Talking about that's what's wrong.
Because if you're not first, you're last.
They'll get each year an award. Talking about to give him a trophy for what? You ain't do nothing.
Participating.
No, you didn't. No.
They do need a reward.
No, they don't.
Not the same thing the first prize winner get, but something
Mona,
for trying.
Mona, we black. Our black children cannot settle.
That's true.
With just getting an award.
But you can't down them because they didn't win.
You're not downing them. You're telling them to get up, quit being lazy.
Because you're still a winner.
Apply yourself. No, you sorry. It's just like telling your child, girl, you can sing. No, you can't. You cannot sing. That is not your calling. Sit down somewhere. That ain't your calling. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, like praise dancing. Yesterday was the first time I seen a praise dance in a long time that I like. My daughter did a praise dance one time at our church, and she did it so well, she got happy. She started shouting. She got so, look, and so we were like, praise. She's because that spirit jumped on me. She said, Dad, that spirit jumped on me. I said, I said, because you put something into what you was doing. And yesterday, that young lady, she was leading the group. Man, listen, this young lady had been having problems where she was passing out, having to go to the ER, all kinds of stuff. Yesterday, Mona, when she danced, oh my.
It was different.
Oh, it was some boy, I'm telling you, it was something about that.
It'll change you.
Listen, it was wonderful. But here we go. If she had the mentality of what you're saying, just dance. No, don't just get up there. I'm about to see you flapping your arms. And lift your arm up, spinning around, do something, put something into
putting
it.
the effort in.
Dance like there's nobody watching.
Exactly. And put something into it. So we got to tell our kids, they can't just be glad about being third. They got to be glad about it.
I understand that, but I'm just saying.
And then on top of that, you have a black son. He has to do extra work.
Yeah.
He got to be.
I have 3 black sons.
Well, I was just thinking about the little one, and then the other 2. They teenagers. Oh my! People are already looking at them strange.
One finna get out into the world. He's finna graduate next year.
Follow him. He already going to the store and they holler. Check I one.
Yep.
Automatically. He got a pocket full of money and going in to buy something. They say, I won. Calling all merchants, A1. And when they say all merchants, zone one. That means watch in zone 1. We have a possible shoplifter.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to do that.
And I can't think of what store used to do that all the time when black people walked in.
A lot of them.
Fred's, was it Fred's?
Then here you go. Green alert means everybody don't watch. We got some stealers up in there.
And the ones they need to watch would be the ones they let walk out the door with the stuff.
I remember them white girls used to come up in that Navy exchange. Boy, them mugs used to be stealing like it was crazy. Then the black folk come up in there, our supervisor, zone 1. I said, that ain't the one that was stealing.
Right.
The woman asked me, she said, what happened? I said, the white women that just FIR, all of them had some. She said, why you ain't stopping? I said, this ain't my stuff. I'm not getting into that. I'm not stopping nobody. I'm going to tell y'all that they were stealing. And then I ain't finna run up on them because I know one thing about life. If it's the general's wife or the general's niece or his daughter and you tell off on them, your career is done.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Done for. your career is done. So you have to be careful about that.
Bed Bath and Beyond used to be bad at it when black people walked in.
Yeah.
And then that white woman walked in. I had told on her house.
You couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait because they didn't signal for her.
That's why they gone.
They didn't signal for her.
That's why. They
yeah, it is. They pretty.
But I heard y'all still here. They said Martin was bad like that.
Yes, Martin's is.
Really?
Yes, bad.
And y'all
You pay attention. I'm serious. Martin's is real bad. That's the store that I was talking about, Martin's, because I ain't gonna say who, but somebody go up in there and they cuss them straight up.
Wow. Dothan, let us know what store. We want to know. Enterprise, let us know what store. Dalesville, Elba, let us know what store. Because guess what? You can't change people.
No.
But we can make you aware.
Yeah.
Now, we had such a good time last night to people who are aware. Now they know. And a lot of people have walked up to me and said, you're nothing like what they say. I said, I wonder, did it come from that?
Aren't you tired of they say?
Yeah.
Who is they?
Yeah, who is they? And then they go telling you, you're like, oh, you can't. There's a whole story behind that. 9 times out of 10, when people try to say something negative about you, it's because they couldn't have their way.
Mm.
But I can't stand when people say that though.
I know. It's a catch.
You know they say, who is they? Tell me who they is. If you can't tell me who they is, don't tell me what they said.
Tell me what you say. I still want
I don't want to know.
Mom,
I don't
they
care.
They said last night that you need to quit acting like you shy.
I am shy.
I said she ain't shy. She ain't shy.
I'm very shy. How you gonna tell them I ain't shy?
I saw your knees shaking last night.
Well, I had shut my finger up in the door.
When?
When I was getting my shoes. And it was hurting so bad.
See? Always something.
I thought I broke it.
Always something. You getting old.
I am getting old, but I don't know how I shut my finger up in the
Your
door.
own finger.
Yeah, where the bar was at.
Yeah.
And you had called me on the stage and I was trying to get my shoes. And then I shut the door and my finger was in it. You see that cut?
Wow. So y'all don't want them cookies. Hey, but I'll tell you what, last night was wonderful. We had a lot of positive response.
Yes.
We had a positive atmosphere. The atmosphere was great.
Good, even though they put the dance floor on the side.
I know. Why did they do that?
Because they didn't did the order right. And then try to get right. And then got black and white. And then came back and had to get unright.
When they read.
And that's another thing. People, I can't stand when people try to get somebody. Boy, they was gonna get Tamika, throw Tamika up under the bus. You hear me?
They were saying she didn't order the right stuff.
Yeah, she didn't order the right stuff. She didn't do that.
Oh wow. Tamika, they always try to throw you up under the bus.
Tamika learned it. She learned it. See, this is why you're gonna have to change people. Life will teach people.
Mm-hmm.
Tamika said, I ain't gonna argue with you. I can go pull it up in black and white.
She had her receipts.
She had them receipts. So guess what? They thought they were right. So they went
and pulled it up.
And pulled it up.
And found out.
And came back and said, oops.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But I was looking at the
bill. You should say sorry, didn't do it. Y'all gonna discount?
That's exactly what I want to know. Because everybody like that dance floor way over on that corner over there.
Because if you think about it, if you do something wrong, they're gonna charge you. So if they do something wrong, you should give a discount.
If you tell them folks you're gonna have 300 people and you have 200 people, they're gonna charge you for 300
the same
people.
amount.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me. Then I want to talk to the people about the lights. You pay for lights and then they don't even move.
Didn't do anything.
Why should you charge me for lights and an engineer and the lights did not move
at all?
Then I go to the back and say, hey, bruh. I hear one of my daughter number. Hey, bruh. When she got a problem with, she be like, what's up, bruh? I say, hey, bruh, I'm paying you and these lights are steel. Oh, I know. I wasn't able to. I don't care about what you're saying. You got your foot up on the desk. You ain't doing nothing. And I'm paying you. The last 10 minutes of the show, he come out and move the lights.
So that should be a discount.
Oh, we're going to talk about it. You can't change people, but I think people now, they got a Donald Trump syndrome. You gonna take what we give you. No, that ain't how that's gonna work when you paying people.
Right.
You can't do that. And that's why it's gonna be other event centers and other places getting ready to open up so you can have options. Because when people feel that you don't have no nice options, they treat you any kind of way.
Because they feel like you need them. You'll be back.
No, they say y'all gonna go over there to the hole in the wall and make do. I don't want to go over there and make do. I want to be treated the same way everybody else be treated. And then they get offended with you when you say this. Why you getting mad with me? I'm the one paying you. And if people were to listen and stop just taking anything, you all will go out of business.
But see, that's the thing. People just
settle
for whatever they get.
Yeah, and then let people talk to you. I'm leading the charge. You can't just do people like that. And then charge so much. And then just a lot. And then just think you're going to give me anything? And I'm supposed to say nothing? I was like, well, okay.
They making money off that name.
Well, you can't. You got to keep up the name, though.
You should.
You got to keep up the name, and you got to keep up the service. Because one thing about this mic, people hear us.
Right.
And one thing about it, we just don't make noise to make noise. Right. You can double down on what we say. We 10 toes down on what we say. We ain't giving you nothing that we think. We telling you what we know.
Standing on business.
On business. If I tell you somebody low down it, you better believe they low down it. Because I ain't going to call you out unless you low down it.
And that's just like, a lot of people, when we were selling tickets, we try to tell people, hey, get VIP.
Oh, my God. You just started. Y'all listen. Why you want to change people? That's what we're trying to change in it. Y'all
trying to change the mindset.
You can't change black folk. You cannot change black folk. Okay, let me tell y'all something. And this is true. My black friends, my black brothers and sisters, if you pay for general admission means you generally sit wherever there's a seat. That don't mean that you request, we need 3 seats together. No, you have to purchase 3 seats together.
Especially when it's a table.
When it's a table. And don't get mad. Oh, my goodness. They got mad.
Because people sitting with you that you don't know.
And look, Mona, I hear one of your numbers.
What'd you do?
I don't know what you doing, Mona. I hear one of your numbers. They look at saying something to Tamika, and then they come to me. Ain't even talking to me. Because I don't know what's going on anyway.
Okay, they was doing what now?
So last night.
Playing mama daddy. You know how folks do. If I can't get my way
this
way, I go over this way.
Yeah, don't come to me because all I was asking the question, general admission, VIP, table. And that's if general admission, VIP, table. Now, if you general admission, these are the seats. When you go to a concert and you buy general admission seats, they say this is your area. And I remember going to a concert, they say general admission. And I had paid for general admission. I ain't want to pay for them tickets. And I was up there, I said, somebody give me some binoculars.
You had the nosebleed.
No, I realized something. So I said, I can't sit up there. We gonna go down here. I said, what they got? She said, they got the handicap session down there. Oh, let's go. Man, let's get down there to the handicap session. And I said, what you said? Man, please. Every place have a designated section according to what you pay for.
Right.
So don't get upset when somebody try to tell you this is what you pay. But I heard a lot of people say it last night. And listen, y'all, these events that we are doing with 334 Entertainment, they are phenomenal. People are leaving there saying this was a great experience.
Right.
And everybody I talked to said, I will not be general admission anymore.
I had quite a few to say that.
They said, we like the way y'all VIP it.
Okay.
They said, y'all VIP, y'all set it out. And then Fun to Skip Work, you are the best. I really appreciate you so much. You are just Fun to Skip Work, just good people.
I
don't care what nobody says. She good
really
people.
Is.
She's just good people. She's just a good
so
person. Exactly. And what I like about it, what she say is what she say.
Right.
And that's just it. You don't like me, Fonda still like me. I mean, you don't meet people like that these days. Some folks don't like you because somebody else don't like you.
Yeah.
We talked about that earlier.
And I'm
today.
like, I can't get mad at Mona because Tamika don't like her.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know why you don't like her, but we cool.
She don't do nothing to me.
But I'm gonna find out what's the problem with y'all.
Right.
That's what I always try to do. What's the issue? Man, come on, we can get past that little petty stuff. We too old to be silly.
It is.
A lot of people can't get past pettiness because they are the petty.
No, to me, that conversation Tamika and I had last night. Oh my God, some folks you just can't change folks. I'm telling you, you can't change people.
That's true.
The conversation was so. I'm like, for real?
People are who they are.
People are who they are, and you cannot change people. And
you hurt yourself trying.
Exactly. The person said that they had stopped talking to the people. And they realized that they're not going to allow anyone to send them to hell. So they had to they forgave and forgot and moved on. But it still ain't changed the person. That person did the same. So you can't change people.
No.
It's got to come from the inside.
But what bothers me the most with people in general, when you're saying change people would sit here, dog me out to Mona. But then they still running up in my face. I mean, Gap, you mad at me. You know what I'm saying? And don't even know why, but you still interacting with the person. That's the part that gets me.
Okay, you saying the person is talking about this person.
Yeah. Or have talked about a person to them.
Okay.
To other people.
And then still be up in their face.
I wouldn't deal with Tamika because she ain't right.
And then they
so
be
then
up in your face.
they still in your face, still coming to support you, but they talk you down to everybody else. And that's crazy.
That would they. I seen it.
And that could be hurtful. Especially
what was hurtful last night. You got out there and then sang that song.
I couldn't.
Smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
Do you hear my voice right now?
Your voice sound like that all the time.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It ain't too much different.
I am raspy right now.
It ain't too much different.
It is a lot of difference.
You want my cookie?
Well, March the 16th, I'll be ready.
You could have went on. You could have crunked your car up last night.
No, for real. I did a little bit of it.
You ain't do nothing holding the mic all down here.
I didn't, because my voice, you hear my voice talking.
Tamika sung louder than you last night.
Okay, Tamika's not raspy.
And guess what? And Tamika hit the note last night.
She did.
I said, okay.
I was like, wow, look at her.
Listen.
I was so
Church secretary.
I was scared because I said, oh, Lord, hit the right note.
She might need to do a solo.
You hit the right note. Do it right.
Negative.
I know. Y'all get ready. Come on out. March 16th. You got the church secretary.
Yeah,
for her birthday.
She gonna do a number.
She doing Mona cookie and stale.
Nope.
Mona, she come out. Y'all come out with a verse or something.
Put a verse on there.
Yeah. A verse where y'all going against each other. Oh my goodness. Y'all come out and see that. That would be hilarious.
That is.
I had so much fun last night laughing and talking and playing with people. But that woman that came up and sung Tonight is the Night.
I know she did great.
Yeah, she did. I didn't know she could sing. I used to work with her. I didn't know she could sing.
Come on and rock with me. Look, come on.
Y'all was up there rocking too.
I ain't know we gonna rock that long.
Y'all rocked a long time.
I was like,
that's probably the longest intro, right?
Oh my goodness.
I know, it was very long.
I was so tired. I was like, I thought the song was over and she was just getting started. But boy, when she broke out.
Yeah, when she opened, I was like, wow.
Everybody in the room said,
sing.
okay, then. We thought we was gonna get us a laugh. But she killed that.
Wasn't no laughing points.
And then Marissa then came up. I ain't even know who she was. I said, you ain't look like the girl at the bank. And then I'm thinking, man, that girl done hit that song. She killed that thing.
Yeah, she can sing.
My goodness. I was like, show all the way out. But I'm going to tell you who took the cake. That red dress.
Oh, Lord.
Red dress turned it out.
Dancing.
Yes.
She's a sweet lady. What was her name?
I don't know.
She said that she will be at every event we have from now on. She said she never heard of that line dancing stuff, but when she hear good music, she got to move. And I was like, girl, you was moving.
I mean, she was rocking. You see me out there with her?
You was spinning us.
Spinning everything, man. We was on.
She said she used to be a model.
Okay, then.
She was a sweet lady.
Looked like
though.
she's akin to Susan Bentley.
Yeah. Could have.
I can see that.
Yeah. In a younger age.
But she was sweet.
She was very real nice. Sweet. But she was doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
She said she's coming to the line dance March 16th.
Listen, for those of y'all that didn't know, we had white people, black people, brown people.
It was very well
diverse.
We had a good time. And everybody felt welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It ain't matter about who you voted for. Everybody felt welcome. Okay? We equal opportunity employees. DEI didn't even matter last night.
No,
everybody just in there.
Eric brought him out, didn't he?
I'm telling you now, brought him out. He brought him out. So it was a nice little turnout. And then I think what was funny though is when I was telling everybody, why don't you touch your neighbor?
Yeah,
because they couldn't get an understanding.
My white brothers and sisters looking like, why we got to touch those people? Like then finally we explained, boy, they were killing themselves. Like it was fun though. It was a good event.
I had a good time.
If you missed the event, don't let your friends change you.
I know.
Support the event.
And then people get upset of why people don't support you and you still have your same old. Every event 334 has allowed us to host in this area. It has been a different group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, different group of people every time. But here's the thing that I want to just encourage people. Stop hating on folks because other folks hating on them.
Please do, because I was at a party. I got to say this.
There she goes. She woke up. She woke up now.
I was at a party on Saturday night.
See, outside.
Outside.
I was outside on Saturday night.
She tried to get me to go outside.
Yeah, you've been right along with her.
I would have been.
I think my potassium.
Well, listen, I'm still
my knee would have been messed up.
Well, anyway, so you sitting there conversating with people and people just they, as you said yesterday, don't have a jealous spirit. Because I'm talking to somebody else, don't get mad at them because they talking to me.
That's crazy. That's some high school stuff. Middle school stuff.
That's JV stuff. First grade.
But y'all know some of them folks that,
that don't make
some of them folks just.
So you felt like they didn't like the fact that you was talking to somebody.
Yes.
They got mad at the other person for talking to you.
Came over there and sat between us.
Really?
To me, ain't nobody did that.
I done spoken everything.
To me, ain't nobody did that. See,
they
ain't
didn't
nobody did
you?
that in real life. They did that in real life.
In real life at the what we was at? The country club.
In real life.
In real life.
Wow.
They calling you now. Hey, whoever you were, call right now. 256-365.
I don't know.
1000.
And we need to let people know that line only works when we're live. Because somebody said they called us at 12:30 a.m.
12:30 a.m. For what?
You must want to talk to Mr. Telephone Man or something because there ain't nobody going. Hey, 256-365-1000 is our telephone number to dial in. And make sure you go to our website, Knox Media Group, inc.org. And you can download our app in the YouTube and Apple Store. And Sister Knox told me, my wife told me, say, listen, get those announcements on that app. So I'm like, okay, we'll be making sure that our app have all of our announcements, all our events that's going on our app. So when you go to our app, you'll be able to see whatever's going on. Now, let me let you know, you don't have to go to YouTube if you have the app. If you got the app, just click the button and you can actually come right to our live events. And another thing, somebody said, why don't you go live on your events? No, everybody don't want to see themselves on Facebook or YouTube. You know, certain things you just got to keep.
Exactly.
Everything don't need to be live. So that's why we don't go live for our concerts. We don't go live for our different dancing events and all that kind of stuff because people want to just be able to be okay.
Relax.
Yeah. So we don't want you to see your physician drunk.
You probably see that when you go.
Exactly. He be drunk when you about to do the surgery.
You know, it was this one retired doctor. He said that cocaine made him work better.
Is that the one that did your back?
No. The one that did my back did an excellent job.
Okay. But the one that wanted to do your back.
Now, the one that wanted to do my back, he probably was on the other things.
You like, buddy, I got to go. Something wrong.
You can feel that.
You like your eyes too close.
Energy.
You can feel the energy.
Mona went and said, your eyes too close. You
no, when they don't treat you like a person, you know they're not going to. Why would you want that person to cut on you? No.
That's a good point.
But the one that cut on me, he was great. He was wonderful. He had great bedside manners.
Mona Boo, I hope you listening.
Well, I had somebody last night.
He was great.
They were waiting on, everybody been listening to the radio, and Mona told them she was going to bring her friend.
I did.
Y'all listen.
So
Mona,
they were looking.
He came to the door. He came to the door. I had to make sure I was getting ready to tell it. So, when you get ready to tell it, you just bring it on down to the door. He came to the door, and Mona did not let him in.
No, that's not what it was.
That's what he said. No food.
He came to give me a hug.
Was in the end.
He came to give me a hug and a kiss because he was going to work.
Oh my God. That makes
but he had to work, so that's why.
Yeah,
that was the clause.
He had to work. They had agreed on that.
No, he told y'all today that he had to work.
Well, if he had to work today, what he come out here for the day?
To give me a hug and a kiss before he go to work.
In the morning, he got 2 jobs?
No, it's where he work. He's on call and stuff. It's not a set schedule.
You can tell when Mona be lying.
I'm not lying. It's not a set schedule. He works.
Mona, I saw what that man
He'll work
came
all
over
day
here.
long.
I saw it when he came over here for. One thing I ain't as slow. She's gonna try to tell that lie. I was looking dead at it.
He didn't want to give me a hug and a kiss?
No, that man came on to get something else. The man would have came on to do some work. Come on, so why you want to change somebody? He's been trying to change you since he met you, but it ain't working.
Whatever.
So
he don't want to change me.
He said he tired of putting on a suit to get in. He got to put on a suit to get in your car.
Whatever.
Biohazardous suit.
He do not have to put a suit on to get in my car. Have you looked at my car?
Call Nisha and ask Nisha if she okay.
Have you looked at my car?
No.
Okay, then. Go look at it.
It's clear.
Go look at it.
See, that's why you got to put on suit on. That man looked at that car and said, "Now this ain't gonna work."
Go look at it. I'll be walking outside. I said, "Oh, my car's so clean."
Did he make Javen happy?
Yeah.
Okay, good. James, I don't like you. Where you come from?
No, he didn't.
James, I don't like you.
He think he a genie at the box. Mom, make him disappear.
Yeah, right. He like, Mom, why you let him change you? It was just me and you.
Mom, don't you love him more than you love me?
Y'all need to quit. Why would Javen be like that?
Yeah, Javen gonna tell you. Javen gonna tell you.
I can't wait to see him.
When Javen see, and let me tell y'all something what's funny. People are so, this is a good thing for us though, because of the line of work that we do, but people are so nosy.
Yes.
So Tamika was talking to somebody else at the game, with Javen game.
I know.
And the man was being nosy. And he had heard everything she said and showed up for the concert last night.
And then
he did show up.
Yes.
Okay.
He said, some woman was talking about it, and I'm so glad she was talking about it because I heard her.
He did.
And he showed up.
Yes, he did.
So that's good nosy.
He said a lady was at the basketball game, at her grandson's basketball game. And she was talking about Eric
Ain't outside. At a grandson. See what I'm saying? Hey, that's why her knees and legs and stuff were hurting. She's probably trying to drop and get fit.
You need to quit.
No, she can't do 50 no more.
She liked to drop it. She said she got some good knees.
Yeah,
But he said,
last night she walked to the seat. She was trying to walk to the seat, trying to disguise. It looked like she needed a cane.
I felt bad for her because I know how that feels.
I didn't, because she was out all night.
Well, sometimes she was having fun.
You got to understand.
That's not always the case.
But you got
But sometimes that make you better. They make you feel better. Make your joints.
No, I didn't learn the word. You got the pregame.
I'll stretch.
Pregame is you got to hydrate, keep your solar intake up, because you know you're finna sweat a lot. You know when you sweat a lot, potassium gonna come out your skin. So you got to pregame. If you, let me help you over. When you get a certain age, you got to pregame. You got to hydrate, because you know that Friday and that Saturday and that Sunday you going hard. You can't do like you used to do when you're young. Jamie can run down there to the WC Handy, run back, then run down there to the other place, come back, ain't drunk
And
no
be
water,
fine.
and be fine. You do that and sweat.
I have to drink halfway there.
No, you're going to be in the hospital. I'm dehydrated.
Right.
When you get older, it's just certain things you just can't do.
It's so different.
And so,
everything.
And you can't tell the little short person. You know, she gonna be outside. And you running, already running during the week. And then you gonna turn up like that on the weekend? Oh man. Look, last night, I already knew who was gonna have to get the stuff out of the truck. I already knew who had to do it. I'm looking at her like, ain't gonna happen. But hey, she was trying to be a G about it though. I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, she's stuck in there.
Mom, I'm eating some pickle radish.
I told her she better go invest in a bottle of pickles.
No, you better hydrate. Sodium intake, electrolytes, no Red Bull.
Now that could be it.
No Red Bull.
For real.
I didn't have one yesterday.
That's why she went into. That's what happened then, Tamika. That Red Bull, you didn't have your Red Bull.
No, I did not.
See, she had an allergic reaction.
Withdrawals.
Yeah, she went in. She felt like she was in detox. She didn't have her wings. Now that Red Bull
that
will kill
stuff,
you.
yes. That stuff is potent.
And you tell me you don't drink no coffee. You might well drink the coffee. You drinking that Red Bull.
Well, I don't drink coffee because I don't want to stain my teeth.
Oh. Excuse me. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear that live on the air? She don't want to drink any coffee because she don't want to sting her teeth. Well, use a straw.
No.
When you use a straw, it doesn't hit your front teeth. You use a straw. There's many people that drink coffee with a straw.
I understand, but look, that's one change I can't change.
Look at that. Why you want to change people? See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mona. Ew. Wee.
Don't want to stain my teeth. And it does.
Ain't.
Tamika said,
I don't want to sting my teeth.
She don't want to stain her teeth.
Would have been funny to me if you would have hit that real proper. I didn't want to sting my tooths.
My tooths. No, I don't. That's one reason I have never gotten us drinking coffee.
Red Bull is red. It stings your teeth.
No, it doesn't.
It gives you wings.
She had no wing. No wing was cut last night. I mean, they were cut.
Oh,
Tamika eyes were
that's
red.
not funny though, for real.
Her eyes are redder than your hair.
And listen, and I didn't even have any alcoholic beverages.
And here's the funny part. Let me tell you the difference between age.
Okay.
Her eyes was red as fire. She was badly moving. But her son was like, hey, I'm going to be flying out in the morning. I'm going to... he on the phone. Me and Tamika barely making it. We barely made it.
He was full of energy.
Oh, thank you guys for calling. I will be there. I'll be glad to do this and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, my God. And it's funny because when you're tired and don't feel good, you be like, listen, I need everybody to stop all this.
Right. And he got home, wanted to talk to Mom. I said, okay, I'm going to bed.
Like, I don't want to play.
I don't.
Ain't that something?
Man.
Don't want to play. But we thank everybody for coming out last night. So make sure y'all download our app. That's Knox Media Group. And Dothan, get ready. We are coming your way. I hope everybody had a good time in Uptown because it was jumping this weekend.
Okay.
So make sure y'all go over to Uptown on St. Andrew Street in Dothan and let our girl Sumitra know. That's every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They have Soul Food Sunday. So you
That
get,
is good.
I know. I want some.
We got to go there one for Sunday. Get us
Yes.
some soul food.
I want some. I want some good old soul food.
Why are you doing that to Mona? Mona,
Why is she doing what to me?
say your stories, Mona.
That's not
Say
no
your story.
story. What's wrong?
You know what, though? We're going to check. Oh, we know now. We good. Yes. Did you know that sometimes you can get a mate that cares so much about you that they will watch your kids?
Man, he ain't watching Jay.
Mona, see why she throw you under the bus like that, Mona? I just said sometimes you can get it.
Well, I'm just gonna put it out there.
She
No.
already know who you was talking about.
Hey.
She know how petty you be.
Hey, Mona.
Yes.
Jamie about to be a man, baby. Because there's something about when a man around, boy. You change that little boy. Look, your phone about to be blowing up. Mom, where you at? Mom, you still at work?
Jamie gonna go in the closet and call.
He go, Mom, I thought you volunteered. That means you quit when you get ready.
No, but I'm gonna have to tell this.
Go on, tell it. I see. She. That's how she know Jamie ain't playing.
No, it was cute though. It was cute. We went to a basketball game, and we was on the way back home, and JV was in the back, and I was up there playing, and JV said, "Ma, I thought I was your favorite."
Because he ain't getting funny.
It was so funny. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. He did. He feel like, I guess he feel like he's not getting enough attention.
Get your own woman. Get your own woman, JV. That's what you need.
How much attention? I mean, they just so funny. But kids say anything.
No, you gotta understand. See, y'all some women. Y'all ain't no man. So what I did was, and this is what motivated my son. I used to tell my son all the time, get your own wife. Get your own woman. Get off of my wife. and to this day, he likes to say, my daddy said, get my own woman, get my own wife. And guess what he tell his son? Get your own woman, get your own wife. Because his sons do the same thing. They're just funny. Boys. Little boys are attached to their mothers.
Yes.
And they're very territorial. When other guys come around, they be like, look, I don't know where you come from, but you need to go back.
Right.
Now go on back. Now go on now until I need something. Can you give me can you buy me a game or something like that? But very territorial.
You know what JV want.
Oh yeah.
A Big Mac.
No, PlayStation 5.
Yeah, you want PlayStation 5. JV go for the money now. He's a gold digger. He got the characteristics of somebody with. Listen, so my son used to do this to me, and he still. I love it though. I love the idea that my son's gonna call his mama every day. Mm-hmm. I love it. You ain't gotta call
That's
me
a
every
beautiful thing.
I love it.
It is.
I get nervous when my kids call me. I'm like, what's wrong? And now they
so
call
you think they call you when they need something or something wrong?
Well, this way I made sure. I wanted to make sure y'all always make sure mama's good. Mm-hmm. Make sure mama's good. Make sure mama's good. Make sure your mom is good. And now they'll call me and say, Daddy, ain't nothing wrong with us. We call and check on you. What you doing?
See, that's sweet.
And so now, they'll do. My son will call me now and be like, Dad, what you doing? He called last night. I said, what up? I said, what's wrong, son? Where y'all at? I said, we at the concert. What concert? I said, we're doing the jazz concert with Eric. I said, man, you be doing it. All right, I talk to you tomorrow. I said, what's wrong? Nothing. I just called to holler at you.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. But we train our men to take care of your mom. I train my son to take care of your mama, take care of your sisters. Mm-hmm. Make sure your mama and sisters are okay.
Right.
If I was to leave here and God called me home, I need to know that you got your mama, you got your sisters.
Right.
And make sure you do that for me. We good to go. And that's my dad. Take care of your mom. And my mom got to the point, it's so funny. My mom now will call me. You ain't that busy.
Mm-hmm.
You get that call. You ain't that busy. I was like, yes, ma'am. Hey, how you doing?
I try to call my mama every morning when I get in the car. And if I don't, she'll call. She'll be like, you do still have a mom. Your mama's still living. And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry.
See, you started this stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they expect it.
Yeah.
They look forward to that.
But you asked the question, why do people try to change people? Well, for one, I know why you asked that question, because when you get in a relationship, when you first get into a relationship, you have to actually decipher what's the motive of the person.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Because some people will meet people and they have friends and they're like, no, I don't like your friends. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times you can get so used to people being thuggish until you don't recognize them as being thuggish.
Right.
And if you're trying to have a real relationship, nobody want to be in a relationship with a thuggish 50-year-old woman and a foul mouth woman. So it's like, can you like stop all that cussing? Like, I mean, you'd be amazed at
Right.
you meet people and they be old. I mean, yeah, I'm like thugged all the way out. And you're like, wow. And so I know an older guy, he's single and he was 70 years old. I met him while I went to a funeral in Pace. And we all asked him why he wasn't married. He said, I can't find a woman that fit what I want.
Okay.
And we was like, why they got to fit what you want? He said, because that's what I want.
Exactly. You know what you want.
That's why
he stuck to it. He said, that's what I wanted. So at this age, if I can't find a woman that fit what I want, I'm not going to settle. That's what he said. And we said, well, you'll be by yourself.
And probably happy.
He said, just have several of them put together and we can get what he want.
Now that's what King George said.
That don't work. Who want to be putting up with all that foolishness?
Some people like drama and
I know.
And all that mess and
but then
stuff.
they still
Some people
think,
like messy.
And then they still think they can change each of them.
Well, how you think? Everybody listen, I want y'all to go to Facebook. This is March Madness. And this month, we get ready to go into March Madness. We're going to have March Madness. We want everybody to place how long y'all think Mona going to stay in this relationship. March Madness.
Really?
Yeah. Whoever wins.
Mona said, don't put her in
If you get
this.
it right, y'all going to get $100.
Mona said, don't put her in
Mona.
this.
We locked in. Ain't no switching up.
Talk, Mona. Talk that stuff. Mona, talk that stuff. So y'all put your numbers down.
Mona, you make me feel like Jubilee.
Come on, Mona.
Talk that stuff now.
In.
Roll with it.
Hey, Mona. Hey, Mona, rub the leprechaun. You may make a whole year.
Look, you make him look. Mona talking big.
Mona, listen.
I'm just saying, I'm being real.
Okay, so guess what? We're going to have this contest called March Madness Locked In. Y'all going to go to YouTube, like and subscribe, and then put the number, how many days, how many years do you think it'll be? Years, days, or months? Whatever you think, you got to leave a comment, but you got to like and subscribe, and then leave your email address, and then you're still going to be eligible to win a car.
That's right.
Mona, that's our March Madness. Man, March, Sweet 16.
Mona said she locked in.
We're locked in. Ain't no
Mona,
switching up.
I won't blame you because you came in here with Jackson stuff. You ain't had no Jackson in a long time.
What?
She eats Jack. Don't let her fool you now.
Oh, goodness.
So she been eating Jack?
Yeah.
She was just eating before I get here.
Or eat it before I get here.
What? I called this morning.
Because it's true that she
called me.
I called this morning.
But I ain't had no extra money, so that's why.
Oh, she called. She knew I'm paying for it. Oh, okay. But Mom, Tamika, why she didn't get enough for you?
Because I told her.
She said she didn't want nothing.
No, you could have just bought it though. You know,
I can't buy it if she don't want it.
Yes, you can. You remember ever going over somebody's house, your mama say, don't you go to them folks' house and eat? You be like, they say you want to have some.
But if she says she don't want nothing, then I buy it, then it go to waste.
It ain't gonna waste. Listen, you know you been on the folks' house, them folks' food be smelling good. That chicken,
you want some of
that chicken come out, that grease be crisp.
And you
nice
just
looking.
ate at home.
And mama said, you better not go to them folks' house.
You asked for nothing.
Nothing. And they said, you want something to eat? No, ma'am.
And you saying with your eyes, please?
I don't want to be.
My mama said.
I wish you would say my mom said you're going to get your behind
my
to
sister would do that. My mama said we can't eat nothing at nobody house. I'm like, girl, you going to get in trouble.
What I would do, I would get up and go outside and say, I'm finna go home. Y'all call me. Come over there when y'all get through eating. Because listen, that chicken was looking so good, I'm going to give me a piece. And I know if I got a piece, all that woman had to do is say, "Ooh, Mashul's over there," and he loves the chicken. Oh my God! Oh, you'd have got a whooping like you stole that piece of chicken. And you know, it's funny how people used to do that. And then my son's friends, they used to ask their brother, ask my son, "Your mama making spaghetti today?" And they said, Mashul said, he started getting to the point. He said, "My mama makes spaghetti today," and they'd be like, "Why these kids showing up?"
That y'all didn't know why.
Yeah, come to find out, they love that spaghetti. They'll show up when she makes spaghetti. Different times. But when we were growing up, you could not eat over nobody's house.
Right.
I mean, nobody.
Yeah.
But you know what? I had a friend. They had dogs and cats in their house.
You want to eat that, huh?
God, I once done them dog cow eating that
It was
shit.
good, wasn't it?
Man, they mama used to make a cake, but that cake used to be so good. Now I think about it. So you was eating dog hair and everything else.
Not all the time.
Man, them dogs.
Did you ever see
shed.
dog hair though?
Yeah, you saw
the
it.
food?
You saw it. You had to pull it off. You pull it off.
Oh.
And be like, yeah.
It was in your mouth.
Yeah, you pull it off. And you like, man, but that cake was good.
And you kept eating it.
That cake was good.
You ain't know no better.
That cake was good. And then that woman could cook
Oh,
too.
my
I'm talking about she
God.
could cook too, boy. I'm talking about cook. Y'all ever had some chicken or some pork chops so good you just be wanting to eat it slow because it just have
You
such
want
a
every
good
piece
flavor.
of it. Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Every piece explode in your mouth.
Man, we went to the Caddy Shack. What's the name of the thing
The
we went
Sugar
to?
Shack.
Man, we went to the Sugar Shack and had a pork chop. Oh my goodness.
I've been wanting to get back.
Oh, my
That was
goodness.
real good.
Man, if you down in Dothan and you're around the Dothan area, make sure you go by the Sugar Shack and tell our partner. We said, what's up? We
They
was
be
talking about
jumping.
105.9.
I know. We had somebody walk up to us at church yesterday and say they be looking at the Sugar Shack promos. They can't wait till they get down there.
Oh yeah, yeah, they get yeah. I got people now. They said they coming to Dothan just because we're there.
Mhm.
Okay.
So want to give
That's
shouts out
what's up.
to Dothan, Alabama. Hey, it is on and popping. It's gonna be a wonderful day. And guess what? It's hot in Dothan.
Yep.
It's hot here.
You think it's hot?
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh,
It's short sleeve weather.
look at you.
But
Yep.
the reason for the question
That's
today.
why you're gonna be hoarse.
No, this weather. The reason for the question today is because Slim Thug said that Black women aren't easy enough and they should be more like women of other races. That's
They
what
said
he said.
we're not easy enough.
We're not easy enough. I guess he's saying Black women give men a hard time, but you got to realize if we're not giving you a hard time, we don't care nothing about you.
Mm.
If we don't tell you how you really are, or how things are,
Okay, then, Mom.
that's how I feel. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I don't know.
I don't think Black women are hard to get along with. Some of them might be, but you can't say all of them are.
Right. Because I think we're very understanding.
Very understanding. But,
Oh, okay then. Have you ever been white?
No.
have I ever been white?
But we've been around white people.
No.
How you know they're not very understanding?
I don't know if that's what he's saying. He's saying Black women are not easy enough. That is, I guess it's hard dealing with a Black woman. That's
What
how
is it?
his experience is. And that Black women need to be like other
Is that true,
race
though?
women. No, that ain't true.
How you know?
Because I know I'm so easy to get along
Oh,
with.
you were doing good till you said that. You was on the road till you said that part.
I am. I'm so easy to get along. I'm understanding, caring, loving, nurturing.
She said she is.
Tamika, she said that out of her live mouth.
Well, I told her she gonna be even better.
She said that.
And I'm not trying to change her, but I'm trying to encourage her. Because some stuff she be thinking about, I'm like, Mona.
Hey, you locked in till the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher.
The church secretary.
And the choir president.
Man, listen, Mona trying to figure out why you want to change me. Here's Ruben Stutter. Change me. On 105.1 and V105.9.
And just for the record, he's not trying to change me.
We weren't even talking about you. Lock it in. Rip the knob off. We'll be right back.
How would you like it if I didn't like it smoke? Didn't like the polish you be wearing on your toes. If I didn't like your necklace or what you cook for breakfast, would I be wrong? Would I be wrong? Why you wanna change me? Flip all the things that really made me the way that I am used to make you happy, baby. Why you wanna change me? Oh, you used to like the big old teddy bear. Oh, you used to let me get it anywhere. Now, baby, it's crazy. Why you wanna change? Now, what if all I did was pick apart your friends? Cause they ain't got no ends. What if I talked about your face in the morning Cause we know that you ain't cute in the morning. No. What if I criticize the way that you be eating? And when you sleeping, you be doing that heavy breathing. What if I was at you about your housekeeping? Would I be wrong? Would I be wrong? Why you wanna change me? That really make me. Oh, baby, tell me why? Oh, teddy bear. Crazy. We used to love breaking up, knowing we'd be together again. And we used to love the arguments, cause we making love by the end. Yeah. How you gon' take everything in turn? Cause I don't wanna go if it ain't gonna be the same. If it ain't broke, then why you wanna change? I used to make you happy with the little things. When I did the little things, all of the little things, girl. And all you used to let me get anywhere. Baby, tell me why you wanna change me. Why you wanna change me? Why you wanna change me? Why, baby, tell me why? Girl, why, baby, tell me why? Why you wanna change me? Why you wanna change me? Why, baby, tell me why? Girl, why, baby, tell me why?
Here we go like that. Yeah. Here we go like that.
This President's Day, feel the freedom to style your space with modular sectionals starting at $39.98 now at Ashley. Plus, pay over time with 0%. If your girl only knew that you was trying to get with me, what would she do? If your girl only knew that you was missing her to talk to me, she would probably leave you alone, probably curse you out and unplug her phone. She'd be glad she was gone, and she wouldn't have to worry. If your girl only knew that I don't want to kick it with you, and if your girl could only see how you be calling me, getting fresh with me, she'd probably leave you alone. Curse you out and unplug her phone. She'd be glad she was gone. She wouldn't have to worry. She's crazy to put up with you, but I won't be no fool. It ain't easy to get on, baby. It's time to put up with you. I won't be no bumpy no fool. It ain't easy to get. You will probably leave you alone. He curse you out and unplug her phone. I should be glad that she was gone. She wouldn't have to worry.